Angela, how are you?
I was stuck in that traffic. Good morning, Jim. How are you?
Angela Moore is with St. Catherine Hospital in East Chicago. Who's
I
with
have
us
some
today?
guests today, some
Let's do that.
directors.
Okay.
My fellow directors. I want to introduce. I have Roberto Gonzalez. He is the Director of Imaging and Cardiology Services at St. Catherine's.
Okay.
And Kula Tasha, the Director of Pharmacy at St. Catherine Hospital. Both of them have been at the hospital for a number of years. I think that's really great.
We're very fortunate that we have a hospital in our area that we could provide these services, and it was wonderful that our administration opened the retail pharmacy because they understood the needs of the patients, and the patients are the most important, and we don't want anybody to go without their meds. So that was the key thing, because we worked with other retail pharmacies in the area, and they were not budgeting on their prices for these patients, and we know what the markup is. So this is one of the reasons why we opened the retail pharmacy. We're there for the patients, and like Angela said, we have access to patient assistant programs that we'd love to help the patients. So all anybody has to do is please stop by or call us, and we'll be more than glad to help them.
See what Dave from Highland has to say. Hey, DFH, what's going on?
If I wanted to come in and say, you know what, I'd like to get an MRI, what kind of is there a wait? Is there a wait? What kind of waiting? And I'll tell you why I asked that question. A friend of mine has the means, and he went in and he needed an MRI in his knee. Screwed up his knee playing baseball, and they said, okay, it's going to be, let's say, 3 weeks next Thursday. You can come back in 3 weeks, and it all had to do with insurance. And he said, well, how much if I write you a check? The insurance it was going to be like $1,800, right, for the MRI. And he says, how much if I write you a check right now? And they said $350. I couldn't believe the difference that someone just out of pocket would be $350, and then the insurance would be over $1,800 for an MRI. So what kind of waiting is there a wait if I wanted to get one?
All right, good question. Thanks a lot. I mean, it's new, right?
Yeah, it's a brand new technology as far as the openness of it. But the procedure is, first and foremost, you just need a physician's order to get this done. Once that physician gives you an official written order for it to be performed, you call our number at 392-7321 in St. Catherine's Radiology, and we set you up. I think our lag time as far as procedures to be able to take in is a day. So really, it requires a day to get the pre-certification from your insurance so you don't get stuck with the bill. But in the event that you're going to take a different route and put out of pocket, we have financial counselors on site that can handle that same day.
Good morning. I have a question about Synthroid. It says take on an empty stomach. But is there a time period that there needs to be waited before you eat after that?
You should wait about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay, and my mother-in-law takes Synthroid, and she can't take pills anymore. And we've been crushing it up and putting it in a little bit of orange juice. Is that a bad medium for it?
Okay, so Synthroid, I don't know if she takes brand or generic. That's also very important.
She's taking brand, yeah.
Okay,
name.
And it is a tablet, correct?
Yes.
And it has a little line between the tablet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then it can be. See, these are important questions also. That's another key thing. This is a very good question because always ask a pharmacist if you can't crush it, because a lot of meds you cannot. And then if you do crush them, it basically it's like inactive at that point. But this is one that it can be crushed, and that is fine.
So orange juice is okay to give it to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Orange juice? Yeah, a lot of people use orange juice with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So how do you crush it, Jean?
We have a little pill crusher.
Oh, they sell pill crushers?
They sure do.
You're not doing it with a spoon on a counter and then sweeping it into the applesauce?
They sure do.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Jean. Talk to you.